I started teaching at Berkeley in 1984, and I think it was 85 that my dad actually lent me the money, gave me the money. He didn't lend it. He gave me the money for a Tascam 38. It was an 8-track tape machine and the M35 Tascam mixer. Oh, I was like, wow! Like it was just a godsend. Oh, what a great thing. And yet, I put the mixer on the floor. The tape deck was probably on the floor. We just sit on the floor in all these first apartments recording and making, the songs come to life. I had always heard all these other parts in my head because I was noticing what the Beatles would do or James Taylor albums would do, and all these fun layers that people had. And then the more instruments I started learning, the more I wanted to be able to play all those different parts or have my friends come over and record those parts. And certainly singing harmonies with yourself. Oh, not too long ago, I heard that there was a BBC special with Jeff Lynne, and it wasn't available to stream in the US. So I bought a DVD off of eBay, and I was amazed to hear Jeff Lynne's story because when I was growing up, I had like one friend, Pete Girolamo, who was interested in recording, and he played bass, and he sounded like Leland Sklar. He would learn Leland's parts, I would learn James' parts. Our friend Joe would play drums. We were in a great trio called If. That's my second or third band. And we played so many gigs. I couldn't believe how good we were. I mean, when I listen now to what is out there and how young people play and stuff, for 16, 17, and 18 years old, we were quite good. But anyway, what was I going to say about Jeff and Joe? No, I was saying Jeff Lynne, that's what it was. Jeff Lynne talked about how he was wild about recording and playing with all these pieces of gear and stuff. And I wanted to write Jeff Lynne, I did actually bounce back. I don't know how to reach him, but I was just so thrilled, that there was another person that grew up being as weird, as nerdy, as into all this, who could spend thousands of hours in a room making sound paintings. It's kind of crazy. And then I grow up and it becomes the thing. Like everybody and his brother's doing it now. Anybody can make a record out of their bedroom on a laptop. I think that's really cool. The equipment's become so available to us, and we can all make records. Wow. Then, as a recording artist and an educator, I was able to endorse various products and stuff. I could get discounts on things. We ended up getting a discount on a big Studiomaster trackmix 32. I think we wanted the smaller one. And the guy said, listen, it was a sales rep. He said, we'll give you, if you're interested and you pay the shipping both ways, we have a 32 channel that's up in like Wisconsin or somewhere. Forgot where they said it was. And it's at a shop there. And they ordered it and they haven't sold it. And they'll give it to you at cost if you pay shipping and cover the cost it costs to ship it to them. And I said, sure. So this gigantic thing came. And the guy came in a giant truck, That's when I lived in Newton in 1993. And wow. He needed someone else to take the big carton, because a big 5-foot wooden carton to hold the other end to get it off the truck. He's like, I thought I was delivering to a business. It's like, this is a home. We were renting a house at those days. But yeah, it was fantastic then to use the 8-track with that. And all the virtual instruments, because we had all kinds of synths and things. And really, the first album I made, Among the Ruins, was done on the M35 with a little Boss extended mixer. It was just a tiny thing with really tiny little knobs. It basically made that first album with toys. And it sounds like it, because everything's either close mic'd, saxophones, voices, guitars, close micing amps, and then virtual instruments. Maybe there was some atmosphere or ambience on some of those virtual instruments, but everything was pretty close and pretty tight, except for reverbs and delays and things that I would rent.